Hi everybody, my name is Doug and today I'm going to be doing a video review of this mattress right here, the Sapira mattress. You might have had a clue from the box that it came in, this nice black box right next to me. Sapira is a relatively new offering in the bed-in-a-box world, online only if you will. It is a hybrid mattress, meaning that it is a combination of both pocketed coils and various foams. And I'll get into those details in a little bit here. Sapira bills itself as the first online-only luxury hybrid mattress. So that's its selling point. That's what it bills itself as. Good impressions that I got from it, and I'm going to go into those details in just a little bit here. Here's what came inside the lid of the Sapira. This just shows over here how to open it. Just your traditional, normal bed-in-a-box, vacuum sealed, compressed, and rolled up. And then over here, what you can use it on. The Sapira does not come with its own proprietary foundation, so you'll have to do one of these things. A solid platform bed would work fine. A solid box springer foundation, which is what I have. I have a Zenus low-profile foundation. That was reviewed separately on my blog and YouTube channel if you want to look that up. Or a bunky board on a traditional box spring. In other words, if you have the really old box springs with the actual springs inside, you need to put a solid board, like a bunky board, over it. Or some people have the really fancy slatted bases. You can put it directly on any of those. So you got a lot of flexibility with how to use the Sapira hybrid mattress. So let's take a closer look. All right, I'll take just a moment to talk about the design of the Sapira, and then we'll talk about the feel and sinkage and those sorts of things. First of all, taking a look at the cover. The cover is very thin, which I really like. It is a zippered cover that goes all the way around, so you could, in theory, unzip it if you had a reason to. They do not recommend that you machine wash the cover. Just taking a look at how you can kind of doink the fabric of the cover, which is really nice. That means the cover is not going to get in the way. For me, my experience, as you can see in my prior review of the Sapira mattress, I didn't care for the tufted cover, where it's got, you know, the gradual bumps, and then it's got those textured fabric-y buttons. Some people love it. It's not my cup of tea. So I like the smooth, thin cover. As far as the feel of the cover goes, it's amazing. I don't know what material this is made out of. I couldn't find it on the tag. I saw another review that said it was all cotton. It probably is. I just couldn't find the information. But it's got a bunch of little diamonds all sewn together. Not tufted, but I mean, if you just run your hand across it, it feels very luxurious, comforting, very tactile, and I mean that in a positive way. Literally, when I lay in bed on my back, if I put my arms out flat rather than falling asleep, sometimes I'll just do this with my hands, just because it has such a peaceful and nice feeling to it. It has these 4 stripes here. These are just for looks. They don't do anything. When we think about the actual construction layers, as I mentioned, this is a hybrid mattress, so you're going to have pocketed coils on the bottom, foams on top. So after the cover, you have an 1.5-inch layer of what they call their cooling performance layer. To me, the top layer feels like it's a little bit bouncy, but not in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. You're not going to get that full, old-fashioned, I'm stuck kind of feel. You're going to have instantaneous response, although it allows you to sink in. Because you have the second layer, which is more like a traditional memory foam. So the top layer, the performance layer, is 1.5 inches. The next layer is also 1.5 inches. That second layer is the one that's going to be slower to respond. Just a quick example here with the pressure. So I push down here, and you'll see it comes back to life almost right away. But you'll notice the last little piece of movement is going slow. So the way these top two layers work together is wonderfully amazing. The top layer prevents you from getting stuck. The second layer allows the contouring. Next, you've got a thin, just a 1-inch transitional foam layer that it doesn't really do anything for the feel. It's just to create a sandwich between the pocketed coils and the other two layers. And there's also a layer on the bottom of the coils, just because it has to have something on the bottom to hold everything in place. The coils themselves are all individually wrapped, pocketed coils. On the Sapira website, they talk about how these aren't just any coils. These are really high quality, made from just the right metal. I don't know what the details are. You can go to their website and find that out. But the way it works together is quite impressive. If I sit right on the edge here, well, let me scooch over just a bit. So if I sit right on the edge here, I've got probably about 2 inches of sinkage. It's hard to describe, it doesn't show up in a video, but I feel really well supported in this sitting position. Standing is a piece of cake, so if you're not the most mobile person, maybe you're a little older, you're a senior citizen, or you're buying it for someone that is, as long as you get the height correct, getting in and out of this bed is a piece of cake. This is, other than maybe my childhood total inner spring mattress, this is the easiest bed to get in and out of that I've ever used. The edges are extra supported because they put the pocketed coils closer together. If I come out here in a more way out there position, obviously there's a little more sinkage, but really it's just kind of compressing the top two layers. I'm still totally supported by the springs. First, I'll show you some laying positions here. So, laying flat on my back, it feels the way you want it to feel for an initial impression. The hips and the shoulders are sinking in, not too much, the correct amount, while I'm getting that arch support. I have a fairly pronounced curve in my back. It's meeting my back and supporting it correctly. I'll remove the pillow just to see if that makes it even more extreme for a second. On my side, everything feels pretty good. Again, my hips are sinking in, not too much. For reference, I weigh in the neighborhood of 200 pounds. I would say my hips are sinking in 2.5 to 3 inches in this position. As a potential con, or not a con, but just information you want to be aware of, on a firmness scale, with 1 being the least firm and 10 being the most firm, Sapira indicates that they are a 7. And I 100% agree with that assessment. I think it's right at a 7. So if you're someone that wants to get hugged by your mattress or feel enveloped, you're probably not going to like this, because you sink in a little bit, and preference is an opinion. In my opinion, you sink in the correct amount, but you don't have the enveloped feel at all. Again, fast response when I move around. This is what it'd be like on my stomach. Again, moving around, I feel like the mattress is in the correct place the whole time. There's no rolling, there's no sinking. We've been using our Sapira for about 70 days, roughly, a little over 2 months now. And no signs at all of any valleys forming or anything like that. It feels just as good as the day we got it. Actually, I'd say it feels a teeny bit better, maybe 3 or 4% better than when we first got it, because when we first took it out of the box, it was maybe like a 7.5 on the firmness scale, and after 2 or 3 weeks, it settled into about the 7 range, has stayed there ever since. Yeah, so that's that part. Let's take a look at another aspect. Okay, I just wanted to show you for a moment what it looks like with a sheet and mattress protector on the Sapira mattress. This particular mattress protector is the purple mattress protector. I have a separate review for that on my YouTube channel if you want to look that up. The sheet is just a regular, I don't know, Target, Walmart, JCPenney sheet, nothing special. Even with the sheet and the mattress protector on, it still has a very smooth and pleasant feel, very luxurious and tactile feeling in a very pleasant way. When I say tactile, I can't describe, that's just my best description. I like that it's flat, which allows the top layer of foam to do what it's supposed to do. I'm going to lay on it now, and you can see what it looks like from this angle with the sheet and protector on it. Even with the sheet and mattress protector, it still conforms properly. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but you can see that, or hopefully you can see that my butt is sinking in the correct amount, not too much, and my lower back and mid-back, I still feel the mattress putting the appropriate amount of pressure and supporting me. I will now move to the edge just to show you what that looks like. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of the contouring. I'm going to move my pillow out for just a moment. That'll maybe even exaggerate it slightly. I don't mean exaggerate in the bad sense, just help you see the contouring. And then I'll show you for a moment what it looks like when you are shown my back. Sorry, I know it's not the most discreet position in the world, but it is helpful. All right. And again, just for reference, I weigh in the neighborhood of 200 pounds. All right, time to test motion transfer. I have my sledgehammer, which weighs about 9 pounds here, and a stack of books over there. I'll just drop it from a couple different heights so you can see the reaction. You'll see there is a degree of motion transfer, but the books aren't completely shifting around. All right, so I'm going to show you some sinkage tests here using trusty Mr. Sledgehammer here. I hope this shows, but when I push down, you'll see it does sink in, but I have to apply a fair amount of pressure to get it to do that. Now I'll just show you with my hand here pushing down, and I apologize as I have in the past. I don't have a rear-facing camera on my tablet, so I have to guess where I'm aiming. If I do the same thing with a book here. Now what I'm trying to show you is that it is somewhat conforming, but still firm. It's not going to super squish down. So that should influence your decision, at least some, depending on, you know, there's my elbow going down and in. Depending on what you're looking for. Again, it's roughly a 7 on the firmness scale. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what you'll get. We'll now go over cost, mattress-specific info, and lastly, what I like about the mattress. Thinking of price, the queen size is $1,475, which is what I have, before any discounts. After the discounts, it's $1,325. To get the discount, you can click on the link that I've put in the description box or on my blog, and it'll automatically apply the discount of at least $150. That's applied in the form of a $50 Amazon card and $100 off the purchase price. I say at least because from time to time, well, frequently, Sapira has a better deal of $200 off total, like Christmas, New Year's, President's Day. So if you click on the link on my blog or in the description box, it'll automatically know and apply whichever discount is best at the time. I would appreciate it if you use the link, because not only do you get the discount, but I get a referral fee for that I use to support my channel and my blog. The Sapira comes with a 100-night in-home trial. If you don't like it, you can send it back for any reason during that 100-night trial, and there's no cost to ship it back. The mattress is free shipping to get it to you. It comes in a box, compressed, and you have to set it up yourself. Or if you'd prefer, you can pay for white glove service, which just means someone will take it out of the box, set it up for you, haul away the box and the trash. The mattress has a 10-year warranty. In one of the specifics, I noticed on the warranty that it has a warranty that covers sinkage or indentations of 1 inch or more. That's somewhat impressive because many mattresses will only cover sinkage of 1.5 inches or more. So Sapira is a little bit better in that regard. Lastly, what I like about the Sapira and why you may like it. It is a moderately firm mattress with a luxury feel to it. Part of what I mean by that is when it goes down, when you squish down, it is responsive locally, just the area that you're pushing on, but not globally. It doesn't go across the whole mattress. For that reason, it might be good for a couple. It might be a compromise in firmness. Like in our case, my wife likes a mattress that's a little firmer. I like a mattress that's more of a medium. This comes in at a 7 out of 10 on the firmness scale, which for us is a perfect compromise. She might like an 8. I would probably like around a 6, 6.5. Sapira is right in the middle and fits the bill perfectly. Motion transfer across is minimal. We have a weight disparity. I weigh quite a bit more than my wife, so she has said I don't bother her on the Sapira. So if you're in that situation, it might be a good fit for you. The mattress is a bit bouncy, but it's still responsive and conforming. So when you lay on it, it conforms the correct amount. It has great edge support. It's easy to sit on the edge. It's easy to get in and out of bed if that's something that's important to you. And it's something that might appeal to you if you're looking for a longer term investment. If you're planning on keeping your mattress 6, 7 years roughly. If you're only planning on having it a year or two, you might want to check out something else. In other words, you get what you pay for. Well, I want to thank you for watching this video. Once again, if you are considering a purchase of the Sapira, if you use the link that's in the description block or the card that appears in the top right-hand corner of the video, that'll take you to my blog where you can use the full written review, and that also has links there. I would appreciate that as well. Well, stay tuned for my next review. I've got another mattress on its way, so once I've tried that out for a while, I'll let you know what I think. All right, thanks for watching.